Micah and the Five Heartbeats. Make that a new name.
The Five?
Micah.
Hey, you know what? I got a stupid name because I was just thinking about South Park and that dude that keeps saying okay. And I just realized your name start with an M, my name start with an M, and his name start with a K. And we can just call it Real Talk, okay? And be all right with it.
Hey, I like that though. Baseball related. The baseball season started. The new thing they do, kneel first, and then they do national anthem. One of the players decided not to kneel. He said that the reason why he's not kneeling is because he's a man of faith, a man of Christian faith.
I see the tweet.
You see it?
I found the tweet. I'll read it for you. I'm a Christian. I believe I can't kneel before anything besides God. I just can't get on board with a couple of things I've read about Black Lives Matter, how they lean toward Marxism. They said some negative things about the nuclear family, and that was Giants pitcher Sam Coonrod. All right, first of all, his name has Coon in it. So, like, I ain't even trusted him to begin with. This is a trap. Nope.
I just want to know, has he been married before? Like, you know, has he ever prayed before? If you're going to be like that, just say, I don't want to kneel. Like, don't say I'm a Christian to start off with. That you're putting yourself in the hole, baby.
We got to keep it 100. We talk about white America. Like, when they talk about Christianity, everything they do, no matter how wrong it is in the eyes of God. Like, literally everything. If we really want to have a talk about Christianity in its history, how many wars have been started behind Christianity, we don't want to go there. I hate when people take religion and like want to spit it towards something like, you know, secular. Like, the flag is not a blessed, as much as people want to put blessings on it, a flag is a flag. Like, and literally in the Bible, it actually talks about not celebrating things that are not of this world. So, like, your flag, your guns, all that stuff that people want to levy, you know, in the eyes of God, he doesn't care. Literally doesn't care. Never mind the fact that God says you should love all men equally and treat them all equally and stuff like that. Do you think that really been happening in this country like that? God gonna look at America and be like, yeah, y'all doing exactly what I said y'all to do. Hell no. We got kids in cages.
Before I change the topic, I can't change the topic because I'm Christian.
I'll rein myself in. I'll be cool. I'll be cool.
All right, let's go.
We didn't even talk about the Black Lives Matter part. We just stuck on the Christian part. I ain't forget about that part. Do these people actually understand what the Black Lives Matter movement is actually about, or do they just go off of Fox News or the Daily Caller or wherever they're getting their news media from? Like, do people actually understand what that's about? I don't think so. But they gonna keep going to they God in the White House. They gonna listen to him or Oompa Loompa self.
I'm gonna have to cut you off. All right, so
go the whole rant. So yeah, by all means.
So Kanye.
Oh shit.
Kanye is Combo's favorite rapper, by the way. What's up with your Combo? Anyway.
Hold on, wait a minute. How you just gonna throw an accusation out like that?
Let me be the moderator. I'm trying to moderate the thing. I think I said the word right.
The moderate? We got a whole new word.
I think I said the word right.
Ooh, that man said the moderator.
Moderator.
Yo, we making the group names, brand new words.
Kanye did that press conference going on a rant. Audience members, they asked him about gun violence, and he said, gun violence. This reminded me back when I was on my farm with one of my rich billionaire friends. He maneuvered his way out of answering the question. He ran the event for a campaign running for president. That was the purpose of him doing that event. It was a state that said, hey, you have to turn in your paperwork in order to be president. Is that correct?
That is correct.
He didn't submit the paperwork. So how the hell you ran this whole press conference about you running for president? You didn't turn in your homework assignment.
He ain't turning his homework assignment on one. He done missed the deadline for like a couple of states for two to even be considered for president. Like, I don't know what he's doing no more. Like, I want to be on he just doing it because he got an album coming out train. And then I want to jump on the Kanye need help train. and I want to be on the both trains, but like I don't know. Kanye loves attention because somebody scarred him attention-wise so bad he had to show the rest of the world off. Can we agree on that? You have to be that scarred to go this far out. He's been way the hell off since his mama died. Like, way the hell off since his mama died. Like, the common sense is gone. He talked about it in, 2009 or 2010 or whatever he said he was going to run for 2020. Like, if that was your intention, why you ain't go ahead and follow all your paperwork and stuff way back when? So that way you could have been ready for 2020. I know me personally. I was like, 2020 coming. And I just want to see if he going to make this move. And he made this move. But like you said, he ain't do his damn homework. To be honest, it's like he really got his favorite person in the White House. And he was like, yeah, I'm good. And then his favorite person is in trouble number-wise. And it's like, oh, well, maybe I need to jump in this thing. But he got so much going on. Like, I heard today that apparently, like, him and Kim apparently been in talks of getting a divorce for like a while.
He said, he was on the Twitter rant.
At this point, and I was like, okay, he really got to be off. I know he bipolar, and I'm really not trying to make fun of him. I'm really not. But at the same time, like, goddamn Kanye.
Like, I really was like hoping that he had this planned out. I don't know really where his mind is. So we can all really agree on that. He probably got to get some mental issues out of the way before he really set his sights on running any type of campaign.
It was an interview on Fox News. Chris Wallace went against Donald J. Trump. They went at it.
Let me go ahead and get my shit out. Y'all two get on. Y'all still 40 goddamn minute interview. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to give Trump a benefit of the doubt when he talked. It felt like I was really watching my third grade teacher teach an 8th grade retarded kid for a while. And I was like, oh shit. This ain't gonna be good. He ain't talking about nothing. He ain't really answered no questions.
My two favorite parts in that interview was when Chris Wallace had him up against the top rope. You said something about like, I feel like I've done a lot for the African American culture. I am probably the most successful president to do something for the black people. And when they bring up me being a racist, I'm not a racist. I have done more for the black community, and when they bring, how do I feel about the Black Lives Matter movement? It's freedom of speech they can do, And I always hear about this term 1940, 1980 or 1960. Like, what was that? What was that? Chris Wallace said, slavery. I don't know what that is.
Wow, I completely missed that part.
They was arguing about the numbers on the COVID.
Yeah,
he said
they used the whole doctor chart, and he was so convinced on too. He was like, "All right, just bring me up the numbers." So he did this part right here.
Bring the numbers out. Bring him out.
Nah, he just knew he was right.
Chris Wallace put him up against the rope. He said, "Hey, so how you gonna feel if you don't win the election? What's going to be your legacy?" First of all, I was fairly unfit.
Oh my God!
Had a real nigga moment right there in that chair. He was ready to go all in.
You think that we give him a hard time? Do you think that he's done something for black people? Do you think everything that came out is true?
Hell no, he don't. What? No. First of all, we're supposed to give presidents a hard time. You're the fucking president. You don't get no joyride through this. The hell? This ain't no damn like roller coaster ride. You just hop on and nah, bro. You got all these hard decisions to make. You got to ride with it, every single bit of it, bro. You in the worst relationship of your life when you become the president of the United States, and you chose that relationship. So guess what? You gonna get scrutinized as you should for choosing that most public relationship. That's what people don't understand. The presidency, I would never want to be president. I just couldn't do it because never mind everything you got to give up in your private life. Like literally being president is just having to deal with bad decisions. And then you got to turn around and make more bad ones. So like, it is the ultimate worst dating show you could ever have. It really is. It really is. We're supposed to be hard on them because the sad thing of it is every president has inherited more crap from the previous president, right? Mm-hmm. Even the ones that have done good have left something bad for the next president to pick up, and that includes Obama. Whether black people want to, I ain't say black people, whether people in general want to believe it or not, Obama left crap for Trump to clean up. We can't even deny that because America is so far behind on certain other things that we just got to deal with. That being said, what's your legacy going to be going forward then? Are you going to clean up those things and then add to what was already corrected? Or are you just going to make crap worse? And he has done literally everything he can to make crap worse.
It was a video at a fast food restaurant, McDonald's. A black lady came to talk to two employees while she was ordering her meal. It was in the drive-thru. And she said, "Hey, y'all want to come work for me?" And they said, What you really saying? So how much y'all get paid here? $7.45, $7.55? He said, "Well, me, you're making 12." And they said, "Okay." She said, "Come on then."
Yep.
Let y'all do that.
If I was getting paid $8.25,
of course you're gonna say, "Yeah, nah." But let's say you in that scenario, like you just come in on working the day is busy. All of a sudden, the car pull up and say, "Hey, how much you making here?" Will you have the courage to say, "You know what, good job, man," and just follow a stranger you don't even know?
Now, put it in that scenario, I don't know, but
that's exactly what happened. I'm down for calls, but I'm like, I just really thought about that. I'm like, could I have done that? I don't think I could have. I gotta research.
But like, because I saw the follow-up video where they actually went to the spot, a black-owned, food spot or whatnot. I mean, they're already in the food industry. They're just in the fast food industry. Mm-hmm. Literally, the lady brought in like her ex-manager to train them. So like, she had this one kind of like, she been waiting to pick up people. So I don't blame them. And in their scenario, like I would, because I mean that's a whole $4 difference. The sad thing about that, the whole scenario though, is that because somebody made a comment about it and he kind of got flack because of his choice of words. But I understand his point. His point was being that it's a sad damn day where $12 an hour is enough to make you leave and walk out your job on a moment's notice. Like you can't make because they making $8.25 an hour or $7.75 as an assistant manager at McDonald's. Like that's nothing. You can't live off that.
Yeah.
Like you literally can't get by for 2 weeks on that, let alone month to month, paycheck to paycheck. Like it's not a livable wage. So like $12 is getting them closer. So good for her for doing that. But it's one of those things where like I know where I'm working now, like I'm good, I'm comfortable, but like hell, if somebody was like, "Yo, you can leave the federal government right now, you resign, and you guarantee at minimum $100,000 a year." The only reason why I would think about that is because long term, if I stick with the federal government, I can make that now, or I can make that later. So it's a matter of, do I want to make it later and have security and benefits, or do I want to make it now and risk losing them? Like that's the only question I will really have in my scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Now I was actually gonna hold this part of the conversation because this actually can go coincide with what I was thinking about. So proximity.
I'm gonna pause you real quick.
How you pause it now? Come on, man.
That's the most clearest I've heard this nigga in this whole thing.
He about to get ready and go off and you don't start the goddamn it.
What I'm about to say, damn nigga. So let's get back to the $8 part. So for starters, in my position, I would say it would be kind of hard for me just to, up and go and just believe them that they would give me $12 an hour. For one, I don't know this lady. If I jump in the car with you, all of a sudden I get killed. Now all of a sudden I'm getting on the media. I'm getting looked at as like, who's the dumbass that got out the car and go jump this like $12 an hour? Now I look like a dumbass for getting killed for $12 an hour. The silver line is kind of if they're willing to do that, what else are they willing to do just to get some money in their pocket? You see what I'm saying? So like the proximity around them is like, damn, it's that bad where literally you can't go nowhere else outside of where you at to get more money than $12 an hour. And like you said, you an assistant manager. Now, me personally, if I'm assistant, if I see, like, I'm already seeing how, even at my job per se, I see that me and my LT ain't far. I literally told the manager above him, he said that, hey, do you want this job? I said, hell no. We almost make the exact same thing. Why would I go to her position to make a couple dollars, like $2 more for more stress? I'm good. I'll wait till something else pop up. I'm good on that.
Hey, Combo, but how would you feel putting yourself in the McDonald's management position? Like you working the shift, and all of a sudden two of your people working the drive-through just dip. Like, come on, y'all gotta think.
I ain't even finna lie. Listen, I can't. If I don't know the whole situation, I'm going off. Period. I'm like, I'm telling the French fry to get the fuck off the station. Everybody getting cussed out. I mean, I'm gonna be upset that I got 2 less employees right now, literally on staff. But at the end of the day, how can I be mad for 2 people who literally said, yo, I'd rather go get more money over here because I know in the long run, this is what I'm actually gonna need. I'm gonna survive off this. I'm gonna actually be able to pay my bills correctly. I'm not gonna have to do X, Y, Z. I'm not gonna have to think about that as a second or third option. I can literally leave that to somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
As an employee, it's the best decision you could make for yourself. Exactly. But as management to the employees, it's a tricky type of subject in my hand, because then I follow me. You make $12 an hour. You working with them. All of a sudden, the same scenario pop up. Are they committed to working with me, or will they leave at drop of a dime? It's a tricky subject.
We're workers, though. You gotta keep in mind with workers. Like, most people are not gonna actually, and this is gonna sound like trash as shit when I say it. Most people will not see management position until their 15th year in the company, or even to their 7th, depending on how young the manager is, how the turnover rate is, or even how as far as like upper management either can see your performance. That's a lot of shit to take upon when the pool of people that you're working with, and let's say if you're in a small business, it's maybe 10. They're gonna pick a shift leader, a manager, an assistant manager, then a general manager, then all the other shit. It's only 4, and you already have those 4 positions filled. So that means one of them got to leave. If they 25, I guarantee you they're not leaving until they're about 30.
Let me also throw that in there too. Like, cause we talking about this scenario popping up. What about a Black-owned business too? And when we talk about the promotion rates Black people, generally have to deal with, we really talking about Black people in white spaces.
Exactly.
Like, you put Black people in Black spaces, especially like if you come into like an original old mom and pop shop that could become franchised, or you just stay the course. As a person transition out of their role as day-to-day CEO or whatnot, and they trying to bring in more people, they want to bring you along with them. Like that is what leads to community-based generational wealth of Black people. Exactly. So like, I big up to her for giving them young ladies that opportunity, because them young ladies can turn around and become managers, let alone store runners of their own right.
Yeah, he's right. Thank you for mentioning that too, because I was talking about like when when Black people are in white spaces. That's what I was trying to refer to without saying it. So,
got you.
Good look. I can say, hey nigga, I ain't say that shit. He said
it. Damn right, I'll say it. Go see me.
My man can't say nothing at all. I love talking about Will Smith family. Y'all heard that song? The entanglement song.
We going back to this.
Let's make it like Marlon said. That's my catchphrase. Let's make it like.
He named the song "Entanglement," bro. Will Smith got a fight. I don't give a fuck. I'm fighting August.
Has anybody actually listened to the song?
It is catchy. So I gotta fight. I gotta fight August. I let this nigga slide.
I'm gonna give you my real nigga answer.
But hold up, before you give me your real nigga answer, you done crossed the line. You made it out the situation safe. You fucked my girl. Everybody know the situation now. And then you think it's fine for you to go in the studio and tell the people about what you did to my wife. Nah, I gotta box you. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm a Hollywood star now, but shit gotta go down.
Let me go ahead and take it from here. I told you this months ago when this shit was a rumor that I said Will gonna have to fight August. I don't care. I'd be damned if any picture come out with her holding hands with the nigga that said she healing. That is out of the question. You already on film. That means you careless with it. Second, if in the moments of that year or 3 years that I found out some more shit that you fucking and it gets confirmed, I'm sending hits. It's over with. I'm done.
I'm thinking me and you combo, we talking ignorant. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
You
let's
gotta
let
get
Marlon,
it.
let's let Marlon balance this situation.
With it
Go
not-
ahead, Marlon. We talking ignorant. But I know damn well if that would happen to me, like Will gotta get in the studio now, bro. He gotta get in the studio. He gotta get T-Pain on that song. He gotta do something.
What he gonna do?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. August getting fucked up on site. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
August getting fucked up on site. Like, he got to go. He got to go.
That nigga getting
He got to go. Your ass whoop is going to be the soundtrack for this, bro. Nah, bro. This is a rap. This is Rap City in the basement up in this bitch. We joking. Like, Will was hurting in that one. So, like, clearly, August cannot be seen in Will Smith's vicinity. Listen, and this is for the ladies, so I'm going to just put it out there for the ladies who see this. We get that chances are that Will Smith probably already fucked a couple other women.
Margaret Robbie? Say Margaret Robbie.
We all understand that. So, like, we are not here to absolve Will of any guilt or anything like that. But,
love don't
keep
fit.
it 100. If Jada had to sit at that table and listen to Will explain how he fucked other women, y'all know y'all want to burn this man to the stake. Right? And y'all be all set it off mode for Jada if she wanted to track down Margot or whoever else Will might have fucked. But we just need y'all to give us the same energy. Sit back and watch as we wait for Will and the rest of Pennsylvania to show up when August try to cross the border. Because he going to get dragged to the studio. He going to get fucked up on site in the studio. And we're going to make a whole brand new track off that shit. And it's going to have a dance to go with it.
And let me tell you something. All y'all people that love the clean rapper Will Smith, he gone.
Done. That nigga done.
That nigga done. The first word out of that mic is going to be bitch. Let's hear all this. I'm coming for you.
An overwhelming amount of females saying, well, they were in an open relationship. They wasn't together. Nah. You still, if you look at his face, that don't say open. His face say we done. I guarantee that when the cameras went off, he could have really expressed it wasn't done. As an average nigga who loved his black wife, how much of a chance do we stand? Like, damn, if he can get done dirty like that, that's some dirty shit. What you think happened to us? Regardless if we eat it, because at least his hoes ain't out here making entanglement videos.
I got sent a text by my lady where she sent a meme that had both Kanye and Will in it. And it was basically about the fact that people are memeing them both. But this is why black men don't talk about their pain. Because she was really sending it. She was sending it as a way to ask me like if this is a true thing that black men go through. And I was like, honestly, yeah, because I relate to it. And mind you, I talked to her, I opened up to her about, damn near everything. But it's still some things that, you don't know if you should say, because even when it's your lady and your wife, like when because of how society has kind of built this breakup of how we're supposed to handle our emotions and stuff like that, the moment you open up, it's like, am I still really dealing with a man? Like sometimes, it's like sometimes like it don't feel like black men's emotions are tied to manhood, and that's not right. So it was kind of her way of just just say you can open up, and I'll listen, and I won't laugh about it. But it's just such a generational thing they have to keep dealing with, because for the longest time we've been told, how many times you've been saying, hey, black men don't do this, black men don't do that when it comes to their emotions. And so now, more often than not, you got to deal with women who are complaining about dealing with men who don't know how to handle shit when they get emotional, and either they overreact, or they become real insensitive, or in worst cases they become abusive. And that's just things that we just got to change. But I want a serious talk. But yeah, outside of that, Will Smith need to beat his ass, bro.
Yes, as men, we definitely have to. As far as now, we have to have a space for us to be able to like just say, hey, yo, this is how we actually feel. This is what we really want to say. Because if we don't, it's just gonna be like you say. We're gonna get abused. We will get abusive. Not all of us. We will get what is that shit called? We will start to steer away from our women just because of the fact that we don't feel like we're being appreciated enough. Don't love you. It's just that, hey, shit, we want to be appreciated the same way that maybe others are appreciated. That's all that we're really trying to get past. So, but once you get a man to open up, a lot of people don't understand that. When you get a man to really open up to you and he feels that certain comfort to you, we will really do anything for you. And that's outside of just killing for you. We'll do everything to make sure that you're safe, protected, taken care of. The whole 9 to 10 yards, period.
Make sure this part right here better get clipped, and we need to put this part right here out for our black, especially for our black women. You make sure you clip this part, Michael. Yeah. I'm talking directly to you right now, bro.
Tired of hearing niggas ain't shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm the single nigga in this group, so I'm just listening. Keep the game. But yeah, it will be put in. Don't tell me how to edit. I'm putting this in. Shit. Y'all just make sure y'all share this shit. Shit. Tell me how to edit my shit.
Infinity Wars definitely is far away way better than Endgame. Endgame ain't the worst.
No, it's not. The worst. Everybody know the worst.
I was waiting to see what the worst was. Go ahead. Go off.
Thor the Dark World.
Oh, okay.
Hello, you still there?
You know what? I can't even. I got nothing.
What happened?
I can't disagree.
Is there a disconnection on my service side?
You know what? I just realized I gotta go to work on that note.
Okay. All right, we'll end it there. That's a good way to end it. I just want to make sure. I'll make sure there's no disconnection on my side. All right, Marlon, close us out, man.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in, okay? We out here.